What's up? What's up, everybody? Today we're here on Facsimile's account. Isn't that a fax machine? Isn't that like the long word for a fax? Isn't it a facsimile machine? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just making random things up like I usually do. Anyway, we're here on Fax Machine's account to... Oh, we're summoning. I was going to say... I was going to start with... We're here to play with a blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, we're not. We're summoning for Fax Machine. I'm going to Google that while we're doing the video. He has been saving for a long time. He said he's been saving for... How long? Blah, 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 blah. It's been saving for a long time. I think it says somewhere here. A long time, maybe like a year? I don't know. He's got a lot of LDs, and a lot of these are from pieces. So, let's see. He doesn't have any blessings. No blessings. Let's get it started. He's got over... Off to a good start. Okay, Soha. I mean, not a great start, but a good start. Lightning first one is off to a good start. I'm kind of curious. Let's see what facsimiles is. Exact copy or reproduction of a document. It's fax machine. Yes, facsimile machine. Okay, I was correct. Why do I know random stuff like that? I don't know. Whatever. Let's see his... Oh, more lightning. More lightning is good. Hey, Ravi. Yo, I thought that I... Yo, I thought I had that guy's 6-star on my main account. Apparently, I think it's on... He's got to be 6-star on Europe, because I've seen him used in R5 on Europe. Seen him used? Yes, I've seen him used on R5 in Europe on my account. That's where I've seen him used. Lols. I've used him... I'm going to get good at talking one of these days. One of these days, maybe. Decent lightning so far. So we're hoping from this amount of summons to get 1, 2, 3, and maybe 3 to 4. We're going to say 3. We're going to say 3. And then how many LDs? That's a lot of LDs. So that's over 100. So 5. 5 lightnings from LDs. So we'll say 3 plus for the Nat 5s. Should be average for us. And then... say 3. And then 5 lightnings from LDs. Should be average. We are in channel 1245. So the reason that I'm trying 1245 out today is because 1245 translates to LD5. L is 12. D is 4. And 5 is... you guys can figure that one out by yourselves. Yeah, so it translates to LD5. So we'll see if that indeed does mean LD5. Susana, okay. What units do you hoping to get? Anything that deals damage. I don't like supports. Spoken like a true guy. I want anything that does damage. Blessing party, no blessing. I use crystals for runes. Okay. Been saving LD since before 2As were a thing. I can't imagine getting LD5. At least I want some LD lightning. My luck in the past with LDs haven't been great. One lightning about 100 scrolls with a dark Skogul. So let's take a look at his stuff that he has here. He looks like looks like he's trying to build the Trikaru team. Is he missing any? Oh, he's missing some. He's missing some 4-stars. He's been playing. He's been at least playing since before 2As were a thing, and he's missing. So he's been playing at least a decent amount of time. He's missing some of these. He's missing a Fire Lich. How are you gonna Fire Lich people if you don't have a Fire Lich? It's crazy. Actually, let's take a look at his Nat 5s he's got. Okay, so he's got a few. He's got Veladrul. He's got Rocky. He's got Tessarion. What is he missing from here? He's missing a Water Dice. He's missing a Water Cat. That was a Hall of Heroes though. Maybe he just never summoned it. He's got Camille Varad, Water Monkey, Josephine. What does he have here? He's missing Logan. Missing the Wind Mermaid. Missing some of these new ones. Has Eladriel, Diana, Charlotte, Triton. Oh, you know what? Let's check the LDs too. Bang on. We don't want to keep checking all this. Look at all his LDs he's missing. He's missing a few. Not a lot. A few. A few, though. A few. Like Reaper would be cool. Mantora, Jolton, Zinc. Ooh. Miho? He doesn't even have a Miho. Miho not even that cool anymore, bro. Okay. Now he'll get a Miho. I mean, with 100, if he does not get a Miho and a Zinc and a Mantura, there's problems in the world. Let's do this faster. Right? Right. Hey, we got a Fire Lich. Now you can Fire Lich people. Congratulate. He's kind of fun. When he works. When he works, he's very fun for the person that's using him and very frustrating for the person that's not using him. But there's no guarantee for anything, right? This is water one. He already has that one. You know what I like to do? I've been trying to... I've been keeping my Awakened 3 stars lately. And I say lately, maybe for like a year or whatever. And trying to use them for fusions. Just if I naturally get the units for a fusion, then I'll fuse it. So... fuse them into 4 stars, the Awakened 3 stars, and then fuse those. Then just awaken those 4 stars, and then fuse them into Nat 5 scalps because I have no Devimons on any accounts. But just if they naturally pop out, right? Or if I naturally get like some Berettas and Orangs and stuff like that. Just figure since it's halfway done, I don't go through and like. I was at one point trying to fuse 5 stars for scalps. Now I'm just like, if it mostly happens for me, if it falls into my lap, I will continue it. We're getting good lightning rates. Some decent units from lightning too. I want some juicies. Juicy boys. It's the video title. It's gonna be the video title, isn't it? The hunt for juicy boys. No, that's gonna get demonetized. It's gonna get me demonetized so hard. The hunt for channel. I'm gonna get put on a list of YouTube channels to never allow monetization and to not show videos to anyone. Banned from YouTube. You've been banned from YouTube. Why? Reason. The video titled Hunt for Juicy Boys. We all knew I was going to get banned from YouTube for one thing or another eventually. That's the real reason I have to have 9 million channels. Is because eventually I'll just get banned. Next goal is to actually upload on 9 million. It's so much. It's so much work. Nobody does that. Even the people. I've been noticing this. What's his? I was gonna say Jackie Chan. It's not Jackie Chan. Mike Chen has a decent handful of YouTube channels, right? But he doesn't even upload. Like, I was looking at his channels the other day, and like he's not even uploading like that often on them. Like some of them are like he's gone months without uploading. I'm like, oh, okay. So he's also realized that it's not really possible. All he does on half of them is just eat things. He's like, oh, I'm going to eat this thing. It's traditional Chinese. I'm so excited. It's Jollibee. I'm going to eat it. Jollibee's not traditional Chinese. I mean, depending on what kind of Chinese people you ask, Jollibee is traditional Chinese. But not quite traditional in the traditional sense. But yeah. What else? What else do the Asians go crazy over? What else? I mean, like food you wouldn't think of, like the fast food restaurant you wouldn't think of. Not Five Guys. What is it? I don't remember what it is. But Jollibee is like... it's weird, but that's Asian people I know eat at Jollibee. That's like their place. I don't think we have any of those in Florida, though. It's in Vegas, not in Florida. Now I gotta think of them. Now I gotta try to remember. What was the one? It's not Five Guys. There's another one. What is the other one called? Stereotyping all Asians into eating Jollibee. What is the one I'm thinking of? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I think I can find it fairly quickly. Red Robin! Wow, that was very quick. I don't think I've ever found anything that fast in my life. It's fast. It would be great to find a Nat 5 here. Unless you're saving all of them for LDs. In which case, I'll take another 5 LD, 4 LD. We have to beat the last one. We have to beat the 4 LD back to back. So, we need a 5 LD back to back. We have 100 summons. It's absolutely insane for people to have the same amount of resources, like 100 LDs, and for like one person to get like, because I'm so afraid now that I say this that we're gonna get like 2 lightning out of the whole thing. For like one account to get like, what is it, like 10 plus lightnings and 4 of them are LD5s, like absolutely insane, absolutely insane. And then for another one to be like 2 lightnings and that's it. That's crazy. It's one of the, there's a lot of stuff I don't like about this game. 6.5 years later, there's a lot of stuff I don't like. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I do like too, but there's a lot of things that I am pissed off about Com to us for doing things that I do not think are very fair. You know, matches won or lost by esports matches won or lost by people getting additional turns or resisting or landing debuffs, right? That's not an esport. You don't see that in a Counter-Strike game. Counter-Strike's, wait a second. I know you shot the person in the face with an up, but you gotta do a resistance versus accuracy check to see if his face resisted the bullet. Like, that's not, you don't see that in CSGO match. Is that my face resisted the bullet? Okay, the comeback is real, guys. Pog. That's not a thing. Timestamp that. That's a good thing. Hey, we're gonna be able to clip things on YouTube now. So that should be interesting going forward. I don't know if they're doing it for just streams or if they're doing it for videos too, but we're gonna be able to clip things like there is on Twitch. So. And yes, YouTube is trying to take over Twitch. Like, not buy Twitch. They're just trying to be better. They're trying to get people to not use Twitch and use YouTube instead. My big issue with that is I actually like YouTube better, but my big issue with that, excuse me. Let me check my hard drive storage space. Hey, we got a Dryad, Wind Dryad. Very meta right now. It's always been a good unit since it came out. It's been very hard to skill up though. That's been one of the issues. But so my thing with YouTube versus Twitch for streaming is that if I am on YouTube for streaming, then that's all of my eggs in one basket, right? Right now, all my eggs are kind of in one basket already. I mean, not quite. I have multiple channels. If something happens to this one, you know, if it gets completely shut down, for example, I can still stream on Twitch. I can still upload on the other channels, right? So I already have like 20,000 plus subs on Bagelmon. I have 20,000 plus subs on OMG Food. So I have a couple thousand on like the other ones, but But at least there's something to fall back on, right? It's not like completely screwed, because nothing lasts forever. That's kind of the thing. So you gotta have other irons in the fire. You said life lesson, right? Don't just assume everything is gonna always go your way and put all your eggs into one basket. I mean, if you do put all your eggs into one basket, like seriously all your eggs into one basket, and it succeeds wildly, that's crazy, right? Then that's pretty nuts. But many times those things do not happen. Although I guess, and on the flip side, you could say that there is one of my favorite quotes of all time. This is a better podcast than Saturday morning stuff. Saturday morning stuff is just nothing. I was just tired the whole time. There is a saying, success demands singleness of purpose, which is very accurate saying, right? If you put everything into something, you're going to do better. You're going to succeed more. Like if you really focus and put all your energy and all your effort and all your attention into it, then you're going to succeed more. But in the same part, diversity is also something to be said for. Don't diversify too much. How's that? Be focused. Diversify a little, but be focused. There needs to be like a balance, I guess. Like for example, because that was a quote from a famous football coach that's been repurposed over the years. Let me see who said that quote. Hey, we got a Kaki. There's a quote from Vince Lombardi. I thought it was Vince Lombardi. Yeah, and other people have been saying it since then, but most famous person to say it was Vince Lombardi. I don't know if he's the first person to say it, but that was the person that people usually attribute that to. So, for example, if you are an athlete, right? One of the things is like you will be much more successful as an athlete, like even make it into the pros and things like that, if you like devote your whole life to that and try to be the best that you possibly can be, right? So you are much more likely to succeed than if you do, like, for example, if you play basketball 3 hours a day, right? You're practicing, you're trying to get good. But if you play for 12 plus hours a day, you're gonna be really good at basketball. Like for years, you're gonna be really effing good at basketball. Even if you're not, like, even if you don't have, like, natural, because some people are just, like, it's natural, like, they're just better. But even if you aren't, like, for anything, right? For music and things like that, too. But even if you're not a natural at anything, you'll be really effing good if you spend 12 hours a day on trying to do that one thing. The flip side of that is, like, let's say you are playing basketball or whatever 12 hours a day, you get really good, you injure yourself, you can't play basketball anymore, then what? Like, you injure, because sometimes people come back from that. Plenty of people come back from that. But if you injure yourself so bad that you can't play anymore, then what happens? Then you gotta fall back on something else. What do you know if you don't have anything else? That's why you save your money too. That's why if you are successful in anything, you don't be like, oh, I'm gonna get the new Lamborghini as soon as it comes out. Like, no. Save your money, invest, be smart. Don't be silly. Don't buy a bunch of frivolous nonsense. So, Boomerang Warrior. We are not getting as many lightnings as we really should be getting. Jeez. I mean, Nat 5s. We're getting plenty of lightning. Getting Chloe, don't see, we are getting plenty of lightning. However, we need one more star out of some of these lightnings. That could all turn around and like we get two suns back to back and they're both Nat 5s. It turns around so easily. So, not ever worried too much if we're getting good lightnings but not Nat 5s. 216 left. So yeah, you kind of want to like have a fallback plan. For example, like again, using the basketball injury reference, if you know, put all your eggs in one basket, you get an injury, you're screwed. If you put most of your eggs into the basketball basket, or whatever your primary basket of something is, you have no fallback plan, then, or if you do have a fallback plan, then you're good. Then you have the other thing. Like, for example, if you're like, spend 11 hours a day on basketball and 1 hour on getting really good at chess. You injure yourself in basketball. Well, you spent the past 10 years of your life spending 1 hour a day on chess. You probably do some... Well, chess is not like a job, though. Usually chess is not a job. Let's think of something else besides chess. Let's think of, like, cooking. You know, you spend 1 hour a day learning cooking skills. Well, then you can go get a job as, like, you know, maybe a line cook somewhere. That's a terrible, like, nobody wants to go from NBA superstar to line cook. Although, wait. Although, if you spend 1 hour a day, you know, polishing your cooking skills, and you have the money, and you were smart with your money from basketball, then you would have years worth of NBA salary. You have a couple $1 million in the bank. You open up your own restaurant, be the head chef. That's a much better. Can we just delete that? Let me edit out the other part and have that analogy in there. Be the head chef of a restaurant. Just saying, have a fallback plan. Like, focus and put your energy into being great at something, but a fallback plan when that doesn't work. Because nothing lasts forever. We'd like to think that it does. But nothing lasts forever. So depressing. That's part of the beauty of life, is to appreciate things while you have them. Because you won't always be there. So we should appreciate things, right? Right. We shouldn't expect things to be forever. I feel like this is just more depressing than anything else. Nothing lasts forever. No. But I've been seeing this girl for 3 weeks, and now it won't last forever. Because Vega said so. What a dick. I'm just saying. Someone's got to be realistic about things, okay? I'm sorry. Someone's got to be realistic. That's why I have to cherish all the time. We are not getting even that many new units. We got a cocky, that's it. 400 summons. Which kind of scares me, because I know people that already have all the new 5 stars. And how much did they summon? Holy hell. Oh my god. I feel bad. I spent like a couple $100. I didn't get any new. I didn't even get the new 3-star. Sorry, the new. Well, there's a reason for that, big. I didn't get the new the wind 4-star. I got fire and I got water on my main. Didn't get the wind one. This guy's not even getting wind or water. Jeez. I really hope that we come out of this with some Nat 5s. Really, really. That's why I said don't put all your eggs into one basket, because sometimes you don't summon any Nat 5s. And then, and then the game dies. And then we gotta do other stuff. Hey, another Raviti. Wow. So nice to get multiple Ravitis, but none of the wind 4-star. Right? Wow, it's brutal. On the bright side, if we save up summoning stones for them, maybe eventually in 2 years we can actually get them from summoning stones. That is not a bright side. Now I know why people are... I mean, one of many reasons people are been playing more of the games that have guarantees like pity systems. Although Onmyoji had a pity system, didn't it? At some point. But Onmyoji did. There was so much stuff that they did right that they could have just done easily right, but they did wrong. Like, I understand. Okay, let's bash Onmyoji now. Lols. Not the units, not these new units. The game Onmyoji from a couple of years ago is very much like this, right? But it was all traditional Chinese monsters. We did videos on it. Did I get sponsored way more than everyone else, or I just want to play it more? I may have just wanted to play it more than everyone else. I know I got sponsored by it, but I played a lot more than just the sponsored time, didn't I? That happened with DHC too. I play these games way more than everyone. Like, other people get sponsored by games like, great, I just did the one thing for it, I'm done. And I'm like sitting here, I'm like, okay, let's do videos every other day on the 19th channel on this game. GameLoft got so many videos out of me for DHC. And then they snubbed me after that. Actually, they snubbed me during it. Hey, we got our first Net 5! Very nice. Oh my god. Very nice. GameLoft just stopped, they started ignoring me. Like, they would not let me communicate with them in any way. I'm like, you guys know that I'm still, like, even after the DHC thing, right? I'm like, I am not the one that screwed you guys over. That was someone else. That was not me. They sent him to Japan, too. I don't know, man. I think someone gave them they fed them some lies or something about me. I don't know. Because, like, why someone screws you over and gives your game a bad reputation, and then you send them to Japan, all expenses paid. And then the person that, like, goes out of their way to do extra videos on the game and make an extra second channel. I was doing DHC videos. I did dozens of DHC videos on the Bagelmon channel. Plunge Hunter Champions on Bagelmon channel. And like, how do you just, like, ignore me? Like, what? Someone must have said something. Someone must have said some BS about me. Like started some drama, said, like, put words in my mouth or something. That, like, I don't know. Because why would you snub someone that's doing all this extra content for you to try to promote your game more? And the person that hurt you, you send them to Japan. I don't know. All expenses paid trip to Japan. That seems very unfair. I always thought that was very unfair, but it's in the past. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Learn my lesson. Don't do free extra work for companies. Do what they pay you for. Say thank you. Be cordial and move on. I still think DHC was a good game though. But you know what? I can't be that mad because GameLoft does a lot of stupid things in general. So that's just another stupid thing that they did. It's like the person that was helping to... They did that to a lot of people that were trying to promote their game, though. Screw them over. I don't know. Like, they shoot themselves... They shoot themselves in the foot so often, GameLoft. They really do. There's so many things that they could just do better operationally. I don't know, man. Like, they have a really good art team. They have a really good sound design, game design team. But when it comes to, like, functioning as a business, they make some stupid mistakes, stupid decisions. I'm not even talking about DHC anymore. I'm just talking about in general, like GameLoft going forward and all these things. Like here's another thing. Wow, I'm complaining about GameLoft a lot, because like they have so much opportunity to do better. But like for whatever reason, they don't put their game updates out in their games, like in the info or notices section or whatever. Like Comptuous, Summoners War, they put their notices out. Like you can go over here to events, you go to media, and then you can see things in the events, and you can see things in the media. Like over here, we go to notice, and boom. Update notice, update notice. Update notice. Let's yeah, let's see the update notice. Okay. No, now I need to know. Now I need to know. What is this? What is this? Balance adjustment. 50% is now 20%. That's not that bad game breaking. Use Devilmons for reach fences of when. Oh, interesting. Application menu. I feel like this is fair. Compensation to all. Wait, this is all users? 2 Devilmons, 300 crystals, 1,000,000 mana? Wow. I may do a video on that before I even post a video on this. Actually. I may do a separate video on that. Vanessa, okay. Well, she should work great with Lucifer. Wait a second. No. Well, actually, that's not even Lucifer. Lols. Lucifer, really? Different color, Bego. Different, not the right color. I gotta say, I feel like I'm on Comtro's side with that. Like, they're trying to balance it to be not OP, to be reasonable. They didn't nerf him to the ground, and they're being fair with, like, refunding people and even giving people things, even if they weren't, like, negatively affected by it. That seems very fair. They're not nerfing him to the ground. They're making him, you know, he gets less tanky. A little less damage based on his defense and less tankiness. So, he's less broken. It's not like they changed him completely to be an unusable unit. He's just balanced. Feels fair. They didn't even take away the extra defense stuff. They just said it's less defense. That was what they were trying to say in the first place too. But I know if I say that in a video, people will get angry. They'll be like, you should be more angry. I'm like, no, I try to be fair. I'll crap on Comtos when I feel like they're doing bad stuff. And I will not crap on them when I feel like they're doing good stuff. I do think it's funny how many mistakes they're doing lately. Like, oh, we calculated crit rate wrong for years. That's not good. We released broken monsters again. That's not good. I also feel like it is not a great idea for content creators to get early access to new units. I know some people were recommending that. I don't feel that that is a good idea because then that further makes further. That's like the rich get richer situation, right? So, for example, if content creators that are current larger content creators that have more subs and more viewers, we are going to get priority to play with these new units before anyone else does. So that means that anyone like that's starting out with no views, no subs, they can't even have an edge if they want to like push hard when new units come out to like show what they can do. No, they don't get that edge where they're playing on an even playing field. We get the playing field of people like me and other content creators that are larger and more established getting the advantage. That's not fair. I don't like that rich get richer situation. I like the trying to make everything fair for everyone, right? Hey, here we go. Another fire on Amusha. But I know it would probably be to my advantage to have that system where we can play with things before everyone else does, but I don't think it's right. We've seen games before that like that's worked in. We've actually seen games where that's worked, and then we've also seen like in the mobile game space, people like to complain about that. Wind on Amusha! There we go. Counter's like, okay, you've said the magic words. Now we'll give you good stuff. So we got 2 Nat 5s. So we're about on average where we should be with Nat 5s right now. If we get one more from any of these elementals, then we're gravy. Then I'm a big gravy boy. You know, that's why they say Bagel the gravy boy. I'm clicky skipping too much. And wow, okay, now I'm getting mad. Now I'm getting mad. All these, no, I'm not getting mad. Salty. Bagel, gravy bagel, too salty. Hey, Windsylph, hey, skipping lightning, Bagel. Skipping lightning, yeah. Windsylph is a fun unit. I don't know, I was gonna go there. Alright, so we have... Actually, do we have one of the... Yeah, okay. Good. Good. Put all these in there. Next up, the next thing they have to work on is, look at me telling them what they have to work on. They don't have to work on anything that I say. Just recommendations. But the next thing that they have to work on... No! I don't care about that. 10 pulls. Smart feeding. Epic 7 has smart feeding come to us. Oh, they would need to have a programmer for that. Still throwing shade. Still throwing shade. You know, Epic 7, you could do it. Click a button. You can go to your monster, like over here. Yeah, Labyrinth. Yes, I don't need that advertisement. You can like there's like would be a little button here, and you click it, and then it would show like 10 spots. And like rainbow mons, and then things that you can feed to rainbow mons to instantly upgrade 10 things at the same time. Like quick upgrade, I don't know what they call it, quick upgrade button or something like that. But they do that in Epic 7. You can just upgrade 10 things at the same time. So for those of you that love scenario and building 9,000 monsters at the same time, it would be so quick and easy to do that. And then 10 pole monsters, and then better rune crafting, and then instant upgrades for runes. The more I say all this stuff, the more I'm like, Epic 7 does so much stuff right. In comparison. Like, there's just so much stuff. Like, so many of the things that we get frustrated about in Summoner's War, Epic 7 does right. They do 10 pulls. They do quick monster building. They do... instant upgrades that don't have any chances to fail. You do have to feed them like little charms, like equipment charms, but you can't just like upgrade them with gold and that's it. Hey! Anyway, you get extra crate for most DPS units when you awaken them. There's a few steps to awakening, not just once. But you get extra crit rate and extra like accuracy, which are very important for like DPS units that need crit rate and accuracy. Getting extra crit rate and accuracy, and it all like they're all things that make sense with the units. At least we're getting him some new stuff though, some of these new Onimushas. We got 2 of each so far. But yeah, and you can also craft 10 pieces of gear at the same time. You can't craft 10 runes at the same time in Summoner's War. Like, Epic 7 is just, like, probably listening to the things that people from Summoner's War want. They're like, okay, we're gonna make all of that stuff better. We want to steal their audience. They are actually more popular. There's more active users in Epic 7 than Summoner's War right now. And that's probably why, right? There's some problems with Epic 7. Like, for example, their, the crit animation thing. Their animations are like watching an anime, which is good and bad. The good part is like they're really nice animations. The bad part is you cannot turn them off and they take forever. So they're like, we want you to play the anime. It's like, yeah, but if I'm losing in RTA and there's like a 10-second animation that I cannot skip out of to just concede the match because I know I already lost. I just want to concede. No, you have to play through this fancy animation of you getting destroyed. I don't want that. I don't want that. I know I'm losing. Don't need it rubbed in my face. Oh yes, but the other person you're playing against wants to rub it in your face, so therefore you're gonna sit there and take it like, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. So, pros and cons. Are we out of music? Let's put some more on. We're on LDs now, okay? Get excited. Let's zap. Let's zap. We're in 12:35. 12:45. So we should get 5 lightnings from this. Oh, 4-star, right off the bat. 5 lightnings on average from these. If we get 4 or 3, we just want them to be amazing. 3 or 4, really solid units. Better than 5 of bottom tier Hall of Hero units. Or some of these may be new 3-stars though. Because he doesn't have all the 3-stars. Lightning would be great at some point. Lightning would be great at some point. Lightning would be great. Oh god! Lightning would be great at some point. Okay, speaking of Hall of Heroes units that no one uses. Did we do a video on her this week? Or did we not? I could have sworn we did, but I don't know if we actually did or not. Maybe it was in Twitch. I don't know. I'm pretty positive we used her, but it could have been on Twitch. Number 2. LD Lightning number 2. Light Giant Warrior. Okay. Number 3. That's basically an LD5. That's basically an LD5. I mean, I know it's an LD4, but that's basically an LD5. So we are ahead of schedule right now, and we got 2 that are not Hall of Heroes. So, Light Anubis is pretty solid. Not bad. Is anyone really? Oh, we got 4! Oh! GZ, LD5 channel. LD5 acquired. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's keep going. This is great. Wow, we are on a LD5 train lately, aren't we? Okay. Successful summon session. He's gonna be very happy. He's gonna be very happy. And he's gonna realize Eludia is not as exciting as he wants it to be, and he's gonna be very sad. And I'm just kidding. Eludia's fine. Eludia, you could use Eludia. You can definitely. She strips and she does defense breaks and she does big damage. And I'm sure we're getting some of these 3 stars that he's missing. We get another LD. Another LD. I was gonna say another LD5. I can't say LD with that 5 coming after it. Okay. Nobody in the channel. Nobody in the channel until tomorrow. Then tomorrow's gonna come around. People are gonna be flooding into the channel to summon their LDs. They're gonna be like, I hear this is a good channel for LD summons. I mean, the channel. And if you ever want to think about, like, try to remember which channel was it again? Which channel? It literally LD5. 1245. LD5 acquired. Feels good. Okay. Do we have anything else that we want to stick in there? Giggity. So how many LDs was that? 5 or 6? I feel like we are already above average. We're already where we should be at least. So everything else is gravy bagel. We're in gravy situation, gravy territory. That should be a thing, gravy territory. When you already get all the nat 5s from the whole session. Should we zap some more stuff? Maybe we zap some more trees or whatever, or rocks or whatever. See those flappy wings. Oh, wait. No zappies. She starts to look like a hell lady sometimes, but you gotta remember that she's not. That's still a decent unit though. Strip attack break and glancing debuff. Still a decent unit. Let's see. 21 more. We got a Miho already awakened. Good. Because we knew he didn't have a Miho before. What are we at? 7? It's another. Okay, it's another dark one. Still not bad. I mean, you could stick 2 of those in Guild Siege. Where is this thing? I keep losing it. It's right over here. LD5. GZ. We should be fine on space, right? I think we're fine on space. The boy should be on YouTube? What? All right. 12 more. One more LD5 from here. Wait. Oh, another Dark Samurai. This was exciting before he was a Hall of Heroes. Another LD Lightning. Dark Lich. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Okay. Kind of thinking, a little curious we might get another LD Lightning. Too greedy. Too greedy. Don't expect anything. And you'll be excited at the outcome. Oh, never mind. Don't expect anything, and you will be... Ah, okay. Hey, man, we got a Jara. I mean, not a Jara. Eludia. Eludia. Been saving LD since before 2As were a thing. I think can't imagine getting an LD5. At least want some LD Lightning. We got that too. We got both of them. Anything that deals damage. Wait, we didn't really get Nat 5s that deal damage though. We got Eludia. We got Eludia that deals damage. So he is gonna like that. But Vanessa and Mephisto. He's not gonna be super fond of those necessarily, probably. Mephisto, I use Mephisto on a pretty regular basis. I use Mephisto. Oh, he gonna be very happy. Okay, he's gonna be very happy now. Big GZ. Big GZ. That's better than most LD5s right there. So, yeah, I would say he's gonna be super happy with that Savannah. Super happy with Savannah and Eludia. Super happy with those. Actually, you could even make that its own not defense, own arena offense in itself. You could put Vanessa for the speed lead, not Lucifer, Mephisto on Swift. He has attack gauge. Excuse me, he has attack gauge boost, and then Eludia for strip and defense break, and then Savannah for defense break, attack gauge pushback. So that could actually be. I mean, it would be a kind of little wacky arena offense, but you could run that as an arena offense. So that is possible to actually use. You hit Samatha and Perna and revive things with that, so would not even be the worst. Because you could outspeed and hit revive comps. So GZ, are we doing stones? He said, no, we are not doing stones. Does he even have stones? He does have stones. GZ. They are useful monsters though. They changed Eludia's third skill. She got the same first skill as the other one. She's got this one is, oh, stun the enemy if you get a critical hit. Oh, wait, that's not the same as Sigmaris. That's different. Oh no, this is also based on the enemy's max HP. I could have sworn. Maybe they changed this at one point. Years ago. Okay, because I didn't realize Sigmaris was also second skill based on enemy max HP. I knew the third one was, but removes beneficial effects of all enemies. Holy Fire weakens defense and inflicts damage. Increases resistance. Yeah, because this is exactly what you want the passive to be. So, not the passive, the awakening effect. So, awakening effect on this is so dumb. This is not, you want things like Kraka or like revive units to have resistance or cleanser units to have increased resistance, right? Not this. That's not what you want. What units should get, what LD units should get like increased resistance awakening? That's the end of the video. I don't know why I'm still talking. Increased resistance. He would work with increased resistance. No, that's his. that is his. Okay, you're right on that one, Count to us. You're right on that one. What else would work well with increased resistance? I don't like increased resistance. Increase accuracy. I don't know what I necessarily would love increased resistance on. Maybe her. So she just gets a leader skill. She makes more sense on increased resistance though, because she can do this honeybee friends, and she can. So she needs to be not CC'd for that to work. So for cleanser, for like Annabelle and things like that, things that cleanse and give immunity or revive, those make most sense with increased resistance. So, anyway, that's it for this one. Fun times, man. We got LD5. Very nice. People are going to start to expect it from now at this point. So, and I didn't clickbait. I didn't clickbait Saturday morning summons, did I? I did not. We got an LD5 in Saturday morning summons. I did not clickbait that. So anyway, pat on the back for me. Anyway, that's it for this one. I will see you guys. I will see you guys as always in the next friggin' video.